How's it going, Chris, the Thrift Shop Hustler? Haven't made a Steemit video in a while. I know I started a beginner's journey, and we're almost at 500 followers, which is amazing. Thank you all the Steemit community who have been following me and kind of following along my adventures and everything. Tomorrow is going to be day 60 since I started this account. And for those that don't know, Steemit is basically like a social media platform where you get paid for content and other users actually have to upvote you, and determining how much power, steam power, they give you depends on, like, it's almost like getting tipped for creating blog posts. And like I said, it's been a while since I created a video, and I wanted to just go over like the first 60 days, almost at 500 followers, the stuff that's kind of worked for me. And it's not necessarily gonna give you a blueprint of like what's gonna work for you, because what I've noticed is Steemit's kind of, everyone's got to find their own little kind of way about doing things, and I'll just kind of show you kind of what I've been doing. So once again, I'm Chris, the Thrift Shop Hustler, and I'm at reseller on Steemit. And as you can see, it says 30 years of reselling stuff from garage sales and thrift stores on the title here. And if you're not following me on Steemit, I'm at reseller. There's going to be a link below. If you're not following the channel here on YouTube, we're almost at 2,000 subscribers. Please click the subscribe button. Let's get into it. So first 60 days. Now, what is Steemit? You said, like I said before, it's basically like you blog and you get paid. People tip you with their steam power. There's a whole thing about that. If you're not familiar with that, please watch other YouTube videos about what is steam, what is steam power, and all that. It's basically, like I said, it's an alternative social networking site that isn't criticized, and what's the word I'm looking for? Definitely there's the free speech thing here. They're not going to be not stereotyped, censored. There's very little censorship on here. You can choose to set your account to not safe at work, so you're not going to see any crazy stuff. There isn't really crazy stuff on here. For the most part, people are just reposting. See, the thing is, when a new blogger comes on Steemit, they're mostly just going to like post links to other things. And what I've noticed for myself, and actually we'll just get right into it, the things that have worked for me is find a niche. And my niche is reselling, and I know a lot of stuff about eBay and art and things like that. So I've kind of pulled all these life experiences into creating interesting blogs. And for the Steemit account at reseller, it's mostly towards like not supplementing, but complementing my YouTube channel. So I'll make a YouTube video and I'll do a little blog. Now, the thing is, if you have a YouTube channel, Steemit is great for kind of showing your videos to another segment of the population who are into cryptocurrency. And I can get into all that. Those that don't know Bitcoin and all that stuff. Steemit is basically a cryptocurrency. It's got its own separate blockchain. The witnesses, I think, are the ones that mine the Steemit, and you get paid in Steem dollars. It's not real US money, USD. So the money that you see right here on the things, like I got, so far I'm getting $8 for one post, $8.17 for another one. Those are actually Steem dollars, and those go up and down in value, almost like the stock market. So, and then you get paid that out after 7 days. So, if the price of Steem goes up, you get paid out a little more. Right now, I think the price of Steem is like $1.11 per Steem. So it's a little higher than the dollar. So that amount that you see, that I've been told, is that's actually a US dollar amount. So that $8.17 is actually going to be a little more if Steemit actually stays at $1.11. It fluctuates. Cryptocurrencies are pretty much like stocks. They go up and down. Steemit earlier this year was as high as like $2.25. And it's been low, that I can remember, as low as like 80 cents to the US dollar. So if this is confusing, I apologize. If you're new to Steemit, definitely look at other videos. There's a lot of more technical aspects of it, but the very simplest version is you basically go on here and you create content. So let's get into some of the content, and I'll show you exactly what works for me. And what I did is, what I first started doing, I first started just posting links, and that's not going to get you views. What you want to do is, for me, is I complement my video. Once again, I embed my video. You can go to let's show you real quick. If you go to my channel here and you click on one of these things, let's hopefully we'll pause it. If you go here to share and you go to embed, this iframe is what you want to embed into Steemit. Also, so like, let's back it up a little bit. So what I do is I actually make a little bit of a blog post, not much, and I also post a photo and stuff like that. And I haven't gone here to comment on any of these comments, because that's another thing too. Is what I like about Steemit is, like, Facebook and all that stuff, you don't get paid for that content. And as a matter of fact, Facebook and Twitter and all that, they kind of steal your information. They sell it to big companies. That's what's great about Steemit, is you actually get paid for your content. And if the right person sees it, like some Steemit accounts are worth millions of dollars, so their Steam power, if they upvote you at like 8%, it could be worth, $20, $18 just for a vote. And it doesn't come out directly out of their account. It's not like that, like, oh, if I vote, I'm going to lose that money. It's kind of weird. You got Steam power. And like I said, it's a whole crazy thing about Steam. So definitely look at other videos. But anyway, so what I've been doing is, instead of just embedding my videos here, I put a little bit of like a couple short sentences. And I guess I can go really deep into it, because I've noticed that people that are very successful on Steemit write a pretty good lengthy blog post. They have photos, well descripted things, and like for me, I'm not good at grammar and all that stuff. I'm not great at writing, so definitely I'm not really that great at this. So I'm basically going to just put in a couple sentences, put in a little catchy kind of title, and put in a little bit of some imagery here, and it's been really good. I mean, people have responded. Like this blog post is making $8.03 so far. It's only got 8 views, and what happened was it's got 10 votes. And what really set me over is this Roadscape guy upvoted this, and that's why it went for so much. As you can see, if we can go to this guy's wallet, we can see that his account is worth $1.1 million. That is nuts. And so, like, if this guy cashed out, it would take a certain amount of time, because once you cash out, it takes like 13 weeks, I think, before you get fully cashed out. So what happens is, these guys are called whales. Whales are basically like the larger accounts. What happens was, he upvoted these blog posts, and that's why they're going for this amount of money. And you never know who's gonna come around and upvote your work. So that's one of the things that I've learned is, basically have a niche. Don't just go start plagiarizing and just posting other people's articles. The best way to do that is, you take someone else's article, you read it, and you kind of make it your own. For me, I do reselling, so it's easier for me to take my YouTube videos, expand upon it a little bit, and post it, and that is my niche. And so I definitely suggest people have a niche. And if you don't know what a niche is, it means it's basically like a category that you specialize in. So, like, let's say you're a veterinarian, you like animals or whatever, just have all your posts about different procedures, or maybe tell a story about a pet that came in, or, you know what I mean? Like, just kind of stay in one thing. Don't go all over the place, because I noticed that the least successful bloggers kind of are all over the place. They just post a link and they expect people to start a conversation. You kind of want to start a conversation. I find that Steemit is like more intimate as far as the interaction with other community members, and I think that is key. So if someone leaves a comment, like on Facebook, if someone says, "Oh, nice photo," it's like literally 2 words. I find that Steemit, people want to like elaborate. They want to talk about, a couple sentences in a comment, not just like great, 1 word, great, like you see on Instagram and stuff like that. So it's definitely more intimate as far as the communication. And I think that's what sets it apart for me, is I feel like the community right now is a lot tighter knit as far as comments and that kind of stuff. And there's some really successful bloggers out there. As you can see, that account was worth $1 million. I don't know exactly what happened there. He must have been an early adopter, because I think I think when Steemit first started, the Steam dollars were only like 3 cents. So if you bought into it that early, you're definitely going to see an investment. And I kind of look at Steemit also as an investment. And I don't give an investment advice, but definitely I see the potential here. So I've bought into it, with my account, and I want to see it grow, because if Steemit grows, the price of Steam goes up, and of course it's a cryptocurrency. And the way you cash out is, so you take your Steam dollars, you power down, you turn your Steam into Bitcoin, and then you turn your Bitcoin into real money. So there's a process of pulling the money out of the system. And it's kind of set up in a way where, like, someone's not just going to pull all their money out, because that could, like, if a couple whales pull out all their money all at once, it's going to damage the market. It's a whole economic supply and demand thing. So they have it all set up really nice. So yeah, the first 60 days are doing pretty well. I haven't been posting as much as I should. I actually started like a Steemit RPG. It's kind of like a daily game where it's kind of something fun for people to do on a daily basis. I noticed that there's a lot of people doing that. There's also Rando Whale, which is basically you pay $1 and they will upvote your post between 1% and 5%. So there's different like accounts that do that. So like higher end accounts will upvote your stuff. There's also people that will re-steam your account. And what that means is, like, basically they do a re-steam, and it basically shows up in their feed. So if, like, someone has 5,000 followers and you pay them $1 in Steam, one Steam dollar, they'll re-steam it and it'll go up in their blog. So 5,000 potential viewers. So there's definitely ways to advertise Steam. There's a Reddit site. There's also like a Steam chat where you can publish your stuff. There's also Facebook groups. So there's definitely ways to advertise your post, but it's going to come down to content. And if the right person sees your content and they upvote you, that's how you make the money. And it's basically, like I said, it's like a tipping system. So definitely anyone who's not into this, I would definitely sign up. I heard that it takes a while to actually get approved now, because there's so many people trying to get on the system. You can go to, I think it's Steem, and pay like $17 just to get an account. And you don't have to deal with waiting, because the accounts are free, and the Steemit people have to pay for your account, because it actually costs a little bit of Steam to create an account. So if you want to bypass that and you're like, God, it's been like 4 weeks and I signed up and nothing's happening, check out Steem. It's on you can just Google it, and you can buy an account just to make sure, even make sure that you can go to Steem and just make sure that, your username is there, because this is so early. People are buying up like domain names for big companies, because I think like down the road, they feel that's going to be an investment and stuff like that. So first 60 days, pretty good. Definitely follow me if you're not following me on Steem. It's at Reseller. I'm going to be doing more posts and really kind of focusing some of my social media stuff on Steemit, because I feel like it's definitely something that's going to be great. And like I said, it's still early. A lot of celebrities, like pretty much no celebrities, are on it. There's some cryptocurrency celebrities that are on it, people that deal with Bitcoin and stuff like that. So, they're getting more views on this. And all it's going to take is a couple of celebrities, a couple movie stars, some people finding out about Steemit and doing that, and this thing is just going to blow up. So once again, I'm Chris the Thrift Shop Hustler. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button. If you haven't subscribed to me on YouTube, we're almost at 2,000 subscribers. Please click the subscribe button below. And my chair is like super squeaky today. I got to figure that out. You hear it? I guess not. Anyways, so yeah, follow me on Steem. If you're on Steem, leave a comment below. I will check out your Steemit account, and if I can, I'll follow you, and definitely follow me, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.